What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan, and in today's video we are discussing how you can actually make $75 per hour as a Lyft driver. Okay, there's no gimmicks, there's no, oh, you gotta go sell solar to your clients. No, this is actually how to make 75 bucks an hour on the Lyft driver app. So we're gonna get into the tips. We're also gonna show screenshots of drivers who are actually doing this. And before I get started, I want to tell you all about our sponsor, Solo. Solo is an incredible business app for gig workers that actually helps you manage your income, manage your taxes as a gig worker, and they also pay you guaranteed pay when you go out and drive, which is really, really nice. So that way, when you do go out, they're going to guarantee that you make a certain dollar amount, so you're not worrying about going out and not making money. So use the link below to sign up for Solo, and as a special gift to our audience, our viewers will receive $10 simply for signing up with our link, linking their gig account, and you can get that money. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. All right, so we are actually looking at our Facebook group. This, we do have a Facebook group with several, about 18 to 19,000 members in the group, and this gentleman, Michael McCallops, shared this from yesterday. He said this was worth it to me. So he went out September 28th, yesterday at 11 a.m. He's driving in Delaware, Maryland to Pennsylvania. You know, putting on around 170 miles on his car. He went and drove for 3 hours and 23 minutes, picked him up at 12:16, 3:39 drop off, and he made $262, which if you do the math, and yes, I'll do it really quickly just so, you know, we got all of the haters happy. $262 divided by it's around 3.4. $77 an hour. So just over 75 bucks an hour. Now, first glance, you might think, wow, Dylan, this is a horrible ride. You know, he just put on 170 miles on his car and he drove all the way to Pennsylvania. But think of how much little tiny rides you would have to do to make 262 bucks. Driving here, driving there, driving there, driving there, driving here, He just did one long ride and made all that money right away. Now, all he has to do is do one more ride, and let's do some quick, simple math. Let's say he made another $12 ride and he made $274. Now, what if he did this once a day for 365 days? Because we here teach no days off. You're making $100,000 a year. He just had to do this. I mean, in literally over 3 hours of driving, made $100,000. And again, we're talking revenue. So there are expenses, obviously gas, obviously wear and tear in your car. But we like to have as much revenue as possible because revenue is king, right? And you can write off a lot of the, expenses that you have, like all the miles you put on your car. 170 miles that he put on his car, you're not really paying taxes. I mean, if you're writing this off properly, 170 miles, and the IRS, by the way, they just increased the mileage rate to 62 cents. So I believe, let me get that right. Okay, the IRS standard mileage rate, I believe, is it at 62, 2.5? Yeah, I was like gonna say 2.5, but I was like, it doesn't sound right. But yeah, it is 62.5. So let's just say 170 times 0.625, that's $106. Okay, so again, I'm not a certified public accountant. Please seek a tax advisor for this, but to my knowledge, 262 bucks minus 106, let's just put it 262 minus 106. So you're only paying taxes on 156 bucks. That, again, I'm not an advisor, so please talk to a tax consultant, but to my knowledge, you're only paying taxes on 156 bucks. Obviously, you gotta pay federal tax, you gotta pay state income tax. So if you live in a state with no state income tax, you're still paying federal tax. But regardless, if you can do this trip, right? And Solo, by the way, will help you with this stuff. Solo helps you with this stuff. They have an automated mileage tracking, so you don't even have to worry about this mumbo jumbo. You just sign up with Solo. They're gonna help you do all this tax nonsense. I hate taxes, guys. Okay, I hired an accountant. Okay, I hired an accountant 3 years ago. I don't even touch my taxes anymore. Well, I mean, I obviously gotta, work with them, but they're doing it all. I'm like, I hate taxes. I'd much rather spend my time doing other things. I know an accountants are expensive now, but you know, I pay 500 bucks for my taxes and I'm like, that's freaking worth it to me. And that's a tax write-off too. Now, obviously you gotta get home. I'm assuming he's from, you know, Maryland over here. So he has to either drive home and get no rides or pray to whatever God you believe in that you get a destination trip back. If you can get a destination trip all the way back or like, you know, along the way, that's probably what I would do. I would probably turn on destination filter and just drive slowly. I would coast the way back in the right lane going 62 miles an hour so you don't get pulled over. And, you know, just really coast it, try not to put anywhere. I mean, these highway miles are really actually technically like very easy on your car. Like you're not gonna, it's not putting on a lot of wear and tear in your car than if you're driving stop, go traffic. So doing these simple highway miles, if you can, you know, go 62 miles an hour in the right lane, that's going to put less wear and tear in your car. And again, if you can get a few trips on the way back, all the better. So I'm gonna end the video there, guys. But yeah, that's how you basically do it, is you aim for the long rides. And you can, you know, if you get the long rides, oh, by the way, the way you do get these, number one, you wake up early at the crack of dawn at 4 a.m. If you can get up at 4 a.m. or even early at 3 a.m., turn on your app, stay inside while you're making your coffee. I would say pour your cup of coffee, sit in your living room, get cozy, sit in your bed, you know, sip your cup of coffee and just keep the app on and wait until you get a 45+ minute ride. As soon as you get one, accept it. Boom, you just make 50, 60 bucks, 80, 100 bucks. You want to do these airport, and what the reason you do early is because you're gonna get airport rides and hardly any other drivers are awake at that hour. So you can actually get big airport rides. Now, you know, you try to get a few of these $50, $60 rides in the morning. That way, before 8, 9 a.m., you already have 200 bucks in your account. Then, again, throughout the rest of the day, you just gotta make that 275 bucks. And again, once you have 275 bucks in a day, times 365, 100,000 bucks a year. This, my friends, is an easy way. I mean, not easy, you gotta wake up at 3, 4 a.m., but this is a, you know, a way that you can start making some serious income with this stuff. And again, make sure you're calculating all your taxes or your expenses for taxes. Solo will help you. I mean, this actually is sponsored. I was gonna say not sponsored, but like, they're actually an app that is going to legit help you. Like, I'm not just saying go sign up for Solo because, you know, go sign up for Solo. But like, or you can do it on your own too. You can just write down your mileage, or you can go, you know, literally go call up a local accountant, say, hey, I'm an Uber driver, I'm making 100 grand a year. I wanna make sure I don't owe a lot of money in taxes. They'll be like, bro, I got you, fam. So I'm gonna end the video there, guys. But yeah, check out, so if you do use our link to sign up for Solo, it's totally free to sign up anywhere in the country, and then we'll send you $10 for using our link. Thank you so much for watching our video, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye now.